Thanks very much, Jack. Congratulations to Mike and Mordecai. Tremendous honor. This past weekend we were at home versus Amherst, the #2 team in New England Division III right now. Fantastic program, well coached. Just like I said last week, they there's a reason they're #2, both offensively and defensively. And I think as a program, with young guys and some inexperienced out there, we were challenged in different ways than we had the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago we played the #1 team in New England with Trinity, then Williams, and then Amherst. And I think over the course of the last 3 weeks we learned a lot about ourselves, we learned a lot about our program. I think some of the younger guys have certainly stepped up, and I think guys have started to understand a little bit more about commitment and about the things that we're asking them to do and put them in positions to be successful. Obviously the score wasn't reflective upon anything that we wanted, but again, week in and week out, Zach Skarzinski had another 10 tackles, leads the league in tackles. Sam Diss had an interception, as well as a handful of tackles as well. And we had a nice emergence of Kyle Weller. I think he's a guy who's committed himself week in and week out, spends a lot of time on film. Is also a typical Tufts student with a 3.5+ GPA, and spends 20+ hours in class all day and the rest in football, or in the library. And to see a guy like that come out and have a great game, had 11 total tackles, 10 solo. I was really proud of him and his efforts. And I think as a whole, we certainly continue to grow and get better. And this weekend we have another great challenge headed up to Colby. Coach Mysterio, I have the utmost respect for him and his program. His kids play hard. They do a great job. They do a fantastic job recruiting there, and it's always a difficult game for us at Tufts, and up there on the road even more so. They've got two particular guys. Connor Walsh is a running back, hybrid quarterback. I think threw for a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, and caught a pass for a touchdown last week. Was Offensive Player of the Week, and also Nick Commence, their quarterback. I think he's been the starter there for 4 years. Just passed over the 5,000 career mark, and is one heck of a competitor. So it's going to be a great game, a good test, and we're looking forward to having the opportunity to go up there and play. So again, congratulations to you, Mike, and good luck to everybody this week.